physical therapist here at the Orthopedic Institute of Western Kentucky, along with Elliot Bickerstaff, physical therapy technician. Today we're going to talk a little bit about ACLs and ACL prevention and things we look for in the clinic when we assess athletes to help decrease the risk of an ACL tear. Many people don't know, but 70% of ACL injuries are non-contact, meaning the athlete did not get hit by another player, they just landed, twisted, cut, and the ACL gave way. There's ways to help decrease the risk of ACL tear by really strengthening up the glutes, the hips, and the quads and hamstrings. We're going to show you some ways to assess jumping mechanics and also some exercises to help prevent ACL tears. We're going to demonstrate the incorrect way to do a broad jump. A broad jump is broken down into two phases, the loading phase and the landing phase. Malcolm's going to do the loading phase first. You can see here what we're looking for is the knees are coming together. We do not want the knees to come together during the loading phase. This increases the strain across the ACL. Go ahead and jump forward. As he lands during the landing phase, the same thing. You can see the knees coming together and also how he's not giving into the ground, he's not bending his knees. So this is the incorrect way. Now we're going to have Malcolm demonstrate the correct way to do the broad jump. He's going to go into the loading phase, keeping his knees apart. And then as he jumps forward, he's going to land soft, keeping the knees apart, going into that deep knee bend. This is going to decrease his risk across the ACL as he lands and help train the brain how to keep the knees apart when he lands. Now we're showing you some ways to assess the jumping mechanics. Now we're going to show you some exercises to help keep those knees from coming together during the broad jump. Here we have Malcolm doing a lateral step down. This is a great exercise, a beginner exercise to help engage the glutes. You can see here we're focused on keeping the knee from coming in front of the foot and also keeping the knee from coming into the midline. He's doing a great job here, really controlling that eccentric movement. The next exercise we're going to do is a bridge with a T-band. This exercise is going to help increase the glute strength and the hip abductors. You can see here Malcolm's doing a bridge. We've got the band around his knees to help increase the side of the hips and also extend through the hips using his glutes. The key on this one is pushing through the heels, keeping the knees apart, and then extending the hips here. This next exercise requires a Swiss ball. In this exercise, we're doing a wall ball squat. The ball is placed behind the athlete's back. He's going down into the 90 degrees of knee bend here, and we're looking at keeping those knees apart with the T-band. This basically simulates what the athlete is going to do in that loading and landing phase during a broad jump. Here Malcolm's demonstrating a side step with a T-band. In this exercise, what we're looking for is having the hip extended, squeezing the glutes together, taking a big step, little step, keeping constant tension on that band as he's going down the track. You're going to do this in both directions, going down to the right and to the left, but face the same direction when you do this. Our last exercise is actually going through the broad jump. There's no better way to train than actually doing what you're trying to work on. So here we're going to have Malcolm do the broad jump. He's going to keep those knees apart. He's going to land soft. He's going to do about 3 or 4 reps of this. Hopefully that gives you an idea of what to look for to help keep these athletes from tearing their ACL and some easy exercises to help prevent ACL tears. If you have any questions, call me, Elliot, at 270-575-0023 or ask us about our 6-week ACL prevention program.